everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. We're going to ask where Meghan is. We asked a lot about where Catherine was at the start of this year. It's hard to believe that we're almost at the end of this year, and now we are being forced to ask the question, possibly forced, where is Meghan? She was last seen, it seems an eternity ago, at Tyler Perry's. She was packed by Backridge. She was beaming away, and that was Harry's 40th birthday, which turned out all to be about Meghan. Now it's all about Harry. He's been all over the place. He's been away from home for a very long time for somebody who has two small children, and she is nowhere to be seen. People speculate that maybe she's in hiding because her reputation was trashed by the Hollywood Reporter and then the Daily Beast, and that she really has nowhere to go and nothing to do. She's desperate, she's panicking. Other people say she's just staying out the way for once so that Harry can have his moment of glory, because that is all they have now, and Harry needs to rehabilitate himself so that she and he can do some light roiling again. So we're just going to ask, we've got the Tinseltown Tarot on the tarot table, what's going on with Meghan? Where is she? Well, not really where is she, it's more of her current state and how she's been feeling while he's been all over the news. There's been a barrage of PR pieces out that seemingly come from Meghan's side of the road, all kinds of mixed messages. She's been telling us about her memoir again and what a fashion influencer she is and how terrible the Waleses are and all of that kind of stuff. It's been relentless. And we've heard about the house buying and various other schemes and stuff. So, you know, it's not as if she's been quiet, shall we say, but she hasn't been seen, and she was all over the place. So what's going on? Is she working with Harry? Is she working against him? Is she in a panic? Is she plotting? What's going on with Meghan? Where's Meghan? And let's remind you, as we get the Three of Swords showing itself here, that this is just tarot, and it is for fun and entertainment. It's all my opinion. It's all speculation. I'm just reading any... Oh, there's the devil. Haha. We'll shuffle the devil in, and then we're done. Just read energy here. Sometimes devilish energy. And there is a disclaimer in the box below. So, Celtic cross coming up. Meghan's perspective. How is she? How is Meghan? I think we should ask, because we know that she gets upset if people don't ask if she's okay. So you could say that this reading is asking that question. Is Meghan okay? What is going on? Why haven't we seen her? We want to know. There we go. Underlying energy, or the Empress in reverse. There was a little sort of murmuring of pregnancy. I'll just have to say that. A little murmuring a while ago. I can remember mentioning it in a reading, saw it around, you know, the endless rumours, the gossip and all that kind of stuff. In reverse. So we might have had one of those unfortunate moments again. We've had one at least before. I think that she's had quite a few of those unfortunate moments in her life. They always seem to be quite strategically timed, shall we just say. That's my opinion. That's what's coming through for me energetically. So I'm going to express that opinion. Empress also, of course, is about being loved, being valued, being abundant, creative, resourceful, blessed. It's in reverse. So our Empress is not feeling loved and valued and appreciated. She's not feeling as if she's got anything really to offer, or if she's got anything good going on in her life, despite all the the spaghetti at the wall kind of PR that's going on currently, seemingly from that Hotmail account, while Harry is out and about having a marvelous time, and miles and miles of ink being spilled on the has-been. The Empress is in reverse. She might be quite sour about that as well, and sharpening her poison quill to fire off some quite toxic missive to him. I'm getting quite a vivid image of even scratching it out with claws. So, on the walls of Mudslide Mansion in blood. I'm being extra melodramatic just for fun. Of course, she would never do that. And we're just here for fun, of course, because it's just tarot. And situation, Meghan. 6 of Swords. Leaving, moving on, trying to move on from difficulty that Hollywood Reporter takedown, the Daily Beast. Very bothered by it still. Not invited to things, left out of things, cast out of things, shunned. 6 of Swords has given me all those vibes today. For some reason, I'm leaving. I'm out of here. I'm moving to Malibu. Possibly, just very recently, she's realized that she's persona non grata in Montecito and does need to move somewhere else, possibly on her own. With that 6 of Swords, that's not happy energy, been through a difficult time, a very difficult time, and would very much like to put it behind her and find somewhere to recover, basically, somewhere calm and soothing to be. And what's the challenge for her? We have the Death card, and it's in reverse. Death is about endings and letting go of things, the need to let go of something that she's resisting. What does she need to let go of? And you could say the list is endless. Possibly her aspirations in Hollywood, her dreams of American Riviera Orchard, being an influencer, of having that Instagram account where millions would be flocking, of making tons of money, of being a Hollywood starlet, of being a big-time producer, of being married to a prince. Any of those things could be things she needs to let go of. She might need to let go of Montecito, of the house in Montecito, all manner of things. Interestingly, Scorpio energy, she might need to let go of something Scorpio related. And she does still wear jewelry from one particular Scorpio. Interesting that should show up now. His energy showed up quite recently in a reading, just saying. But there's a whole lot packed into that card. He's just a very minor aspect of it. So she needs to change, and she needs to be able to deal with change. And root and branch kind of change of cutting and letting go and getting rid of. Probably not her favorite thing to do unless it serves her, in which case she's an expert at it. At this point, I don't think it's something that she wants to do. I think it's something that the universe is telling her she needs to do. Okay. Panic or plotting going on behind the scenes? What's going on down here? Down here, ooh, panic. We got the moon. That's a fear card, the moon. Fearing, being exposed, being caught out. Lady C is full of all kinds of promises at the moment and insights. Those bongo drums. But the moon is, of course, children, pregnancies, things to do with mysteries around those kinds of things. The moon is in reverse, exposure, revelations coming. We're in a new moon, we're in an eclipse. I think it's a lunar eclipse going on at the moment, is it? I don't know. But anyway, we're in an eclipse energy at the moment. So surprises, shocks, endings. Eclipses are about things that end very suddenly, and that are kind of divinely plotted, that you really can't plan for. The scary things that happen with eclipses. traditionally. Modern astrology tries to put a nice positive spin on things, but doesn't always work. But anyway, the moon, fear, doubt, confusion. What am I going to do? Who knows what? Who's going to spill what beans about me, reveal what truths about me? Because the moon hides things, buries things, suppresses things, projects them unknowingly, and then of course in reverse, the reverse of all of that, you get exposed, and your deepest secrets, your deepest fears, your deepest weaknesses and paranoia and so on get revealed, and you have to deal with it. You're getting a lot of having to deal with stuff in this reading. So not happy, wherever she is, not happy. Let's see what her mind is on right now. And her mind is on the Five of Swords, all this conflict, and that would be, there might be conflict with Harry, quite big conflict with Harry, but I think also with the media, with the Hollywood Reporter, Daily Beast, with siblings that she might have wanted to sue. And I'm just going to have to deal with the little dog briefly. And I'm back, fighting with everyone. That's the energy I get with that Five of Swords. She's fighting with everyone. I don't think she's taking advice from people. I think she's contesting it. If someone says, you need to do this, she'll say, absolutely not. I'm going to do whatever. So conflict all around the block, with family, with friends, with work, employees, with advisors, with Harry, with the press, and all the rest of it. This is horrible energy that's on this tarot table today. Horrible energy. So people who say she's plotting with Harry to insert herself back into the royal family, I don't see it. Not in this energy. Just saying, that's my opinion. Okay, how's she been? Well, Harry has been prancing about and in haunted houses and Lesotho in South Africa and Wellchild. Four of Pentacles in reverse, not liking this because it means she's lost control. She's very worried. It's the Miser card upright. It's control, being very invested in your finances and your personal security, stability, what you've got in terms of stuff. And in reverse, worried that she's losing control of him, the money, the status, the titles, the power, the privilege, the ability to impress people, the ability to go and do these 4 royal tours. No sign of any of that stuff. They were supposed to be doing one to Southern Africa, but he preempted that by doing his quick little dash that he's doing now. So she's lost control. It's giving me the feeling of somebody who's lost, can't remember their code for their bank card or something like that, can't log into their online banking. Panic. How do I get into this account, or the account's been frozen or something like that, that they always thought they had access to, and now access denied. That's the kind of energy that's coming through for me with that Four of Pentacles. Again, as I say, what an awful reading this is, and I didn't make it up. These are the cards that landed on the tarot table. So what's she going to do next, or what is coming towards her next? And we got the Seven of Swords, exposure. It's in reverse. Moon already, exposure there in that moon card, or fearing it, and here having to admit to something, confess something. A slight energy of illness. She might claim some sort of illness. She might claim some sort of tragic event, especially when we've got the Empress in reverse. She might try and spin this. I'm just saying, because we've heard this story from her before. When she was under pressure from that court case that she looked like she might lose, or she might have to go and testify suddenly and dramatically, we had this unfortunate event unfold. And there have been rumours again with Harry in New York, that something like that's been going on. We heard the rumours that the rings were on their way in a FedEx, in a padded envelope to New York. I remember reading on that. Looked like a bit of game playing as far as I can recall. I think we might get either a further blow from more people coming forwards and saying things about her that she can't really clap back to, more of the Hollywood Reporter, Daily Beast kind of stuff. Possible with that is also possible that she comes up with some quite wild tale about a misfortune that has befallen her due to all of this terrible persecution. I'm going to use a very strong word because I've seen signs of that, claiming persecution in social media, on social media, coming from quite adjacent accounts, shall we just say. Okay, so her view of Harry right now. What's going on there? King of Cups. I think she's trying to get him back into her claws emotionally. This is not, I hate you, I loathe you, I never want to see you again. Get out, go and rent an apartment somewhere, can't stand the sight of you, and talk to me through the lawyers. Not that energy at all. King of Cups is love bombing. I want you to love me again. I want you to be as emotionally dependent on me as you were, say, right in the very beginning, when I wore Mummy Diana's perfume and communed with the seals and fell weeping on Diana's grave and all that stuff. That's what's coming through for me. What pressure is she under from out and about and around in the world? The Hanged Man, she's in limbo, she can't do anything. I think that's the worst feeling for her, is being stuck, being hung out to dry, being punished, being pilloried, being the victim, and having to just suck it up, basically, as Harry said to the Queen, allegedly used that expression with the Queen. You'll just have to do that thing. And she feels that she is now in this position of being the victim, the sacrifice. Harry is out getting all the plaudits and all the attention, and she's having to hide at home. She does not like it. She doesn't like being the powerless one in this situation. Lost control energy again. Hanged Man doesn't have any power, any say in his fate, or hers in this case. Hopes and fears for Our Lady of Montecito, and we got the Queen of Pentacles. She wants to be back in her prime position as a rival to Catherine, in the sense of she's a better royal, she's a better wife, she's more successful. She had those millions when she came into the royal family, into the marriage. She came in with $5 million in her bank account. Turned out, as far as I can remember, people who looked into this, because I think she was turned down by, was it Coutts, private bank, with the Royals Bank, and they said, nope, you don't pass our criteria, you just have a few $1,000s in your bank account. That's the rumor. I can't say that's true for sure. That's a rumor that I can remember from way back when. But she wants to be seen as important and financially viable, and the good wife, the support, the grounded one, the earth mother. She wants this story of the Empress in reverse. She wants it reversed, so she can be seen as somebody who is grounded and stable and successful and powerful and accomplished, and you know, all the silliness that we've heard about this cookery show that she's got for Netflix that we might never see. But she wants that, the friends and the great hostess, and she just makes the most amazing meals and makes beautiful flower arrangements, and see her collecting the eggs from the chicken coop, and, you know, working in her garden, but not actually working, because some poor minion will be working in the garden, and she'll be there in that giant hat of hers and her gloves and her secateurs. I can just see it. Okay, where are we heading with the story? What's happening to her long term? Where is she going? Terrible energy, terrible energy. She's hoping she can turn it around. The only card that's good so far is our Queen of Pentacles. Is she going to emerge unscathed from this, or what is going to happen? We got another card of exposure. The High Priestess, it's in reverse, and it's a pregnancy card, very much, and it's in reverse. Secrets is the High Priestess. Secrets coming out, and could be secrets about any number of things. There are all kinds of celebrity exposés going on in the world right now, shall we just say, rumoured possibly to involve the darling duo from Montecito. More than that I don't want to say here and now, but any number of things could be revealed that would be awkward for her. And also with that High Priestess card, shows up a lot when I read on Meghan, because of the weeping over Diana's grave and claiming to get messages from Diana when she does her yoga, daily messages that she can impart to Harry and tell him that he's on the true path and Diana approves and blah blah blah. It's in reverse. That tells me she has not only lost control, perhaps, or lost access to the banking, the bank account. I don't know why that's coming through so strongly. It's quite interesting. That, or possibly the emails where the copies of Spare were stored or something. Who knows? Something she can't access there, as well as just the has-been. This tells me, High Priestess, that her powers of persuasion have been eroded or will be eroded, and we all know the way she touches Harry and sort of guides him and gives him cues, verbal cues, body language cues, touch, that kind of thing, that some people use the word hypnosis around her. There's some stronger words that people use than just hypnosis, losing that control. It does not look good. Of course, it's just tarot and it's just my opinion, and we will have to watch and see what happens. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.